insane. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our party, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompin, and with me is this cool dude here. This is Mitch. He's got a new nickname. His name is Moscow Mitch. Because he's a little troublemaker puppy. And he's been running around. He's been playing with Bentley and everything. He's such a cutie. He's a good dog. Maybe he'll make another appearance later on. But as we're waiting for the room to fill up here, welcome back to the show. Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys who are guys and gals who are celebrating. And for all you single guys out there, don't worry. There's other turds in the toilet. All right. Today we got a great show for you guys. Spend $25 with me, and you spin on the wheel. Spend $50 with me, and as long as you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. Today I got a new collection of stuff that I picked up from Graham Cracker's Comics in Downers Grove. Some pretty cool stuff here. And am I going to steal the doggy? No, I'm not going to steal the doggy. Phil, what's up? Tori, what's up? You take that personally. We got some good stuff that I just picked up from Graham Crackers out in Downers Grove. They have just a killer dollar bin, and a lot of stuff. They had a lot of rack books that they just weren't selling, and they throw them back there. A lot of these books you're not going to be able to get for the prices I'm going to sell them today, because they're going to sell at cover at pretty much any other comic shop or more, because some of these books are really hot. So be on the lookout today. Got some cool stuff here. And as always, you spend $25 with me, you get a spin on the wheel. And as long as you're located within this United States and you spend $50 in one show, you get free shipping on your order. So without further ado, let's kick it off. I saw Captain America yesterday. That was pretty good. I kind of like Harrison Ford as my president. I would totally be cool with it. You know, the fugitive, being my president, and him saying, I didn't kill my wife. I believe him. You know, even if it wasn't true, I would believe him. But yes, I'm all about, was it John Kimball was his name in Fugitive? Or Richard Kimball. John Kimball is his stepbrother, and he's portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Kindergarten Cop. This is the first book we have today. It's Total Recall. I'm a cop, you idiot. So you got Total Recall, the film adaptation. This is going to go for $5 today for the Total Recall, the movie special. If you don't buy this book, I will recall it to your collection. I'll staple it to your forehead. So $5 on Total Recall. That's actually was an interesting find, because I don't typically come across a lot of movie adaptation books. I mean, I do, but they're usually based on like comic book based characters. So this was interesting. That's an interesting find out in the wild. Sin City, Sex and Violence. My kind of reading. This is going to go for just $5. Frank Miller. Looking real good. And speaking of that, this morning I just got the final batch of colored pages for Warline 3, which are now being replated with letters. And after that, Chuck and I are gonna give it one more read through, and then Warline 3 is off to press. So we're gonna start taking pre-orders for the first edition of the book that we'll be putting out there, which will be premiering at Emerald City Comic Con. You guys will have a chance to pre-order the book next week. And if you would like to get it signed by the artist, who's actually based internationally, he's coming to Seattle for the convention. You guys will have a chance to get it signed, and I'll provide all those details next week. So pre-orders for Warline 3 start next week. This is a kid's show. No, it's not a kid's show. All right, next book we have here is Superman Forever. We got a cool lenticular here. Alex Ross, lenticular. I did see the Superman trailer again yesterday. That movie is going to be awesome. I can't wait. We've needed a good Superman movie for like well over a decade now. This is going to go for $5. What's up, Roberto? How you doing, dude? Room's filling up here. I got RoboCop number 5 going for $5. Newsstand copy. I'll actually knock the price down on this one to $3 because it's got some ticks on the side. But it's not really noticeable. Like I didn't notice it at first, but you can kind of see them there. That's going to go for just $3. You guys got a bunch of snow out in the west? Shut up. I guarantee you it's not as much snow as we got here. We got slammed. I walked outside twice, and when I came inside, my entire rug was full of salt. It sucked. I had to vacuum. And then that little guy was eating salt last night. That was funny. My friends call me Murphy. You call me RoboCop. All right, I got Batman Batgirl. So apparently, according to Tori, they made this book in order to capitalize on Batgirl being in the Batman and Robin film. And so this came out in 1997. Carl Kessel worked on it, Kelly Puckett, and Matt Haley. Also going to go for just $5, like a one-shot graphic novel. Brian Stelfreeze did the cover. His covers are gorgeous. I love Brian Stelfreeze. Oh, I'm sure. And I'm also sure it melts pretty quickly. There's a lot of movie adaptations here, movie-related stuff, including Blade 2, the official comic adaptation, which I've been trying to sell for years now. Not literally months, years. I've had this book in my collection since 2022. It is here, and it's ready for you. It's going for just $5 right now. It's got a Tim Bradstreet cover, and it's Blade 2. I wonder if they have the suplex moment in here. That would be awesome. I haven't actually opened it up. But if this has the suplex moment in it, then it's a winner for you. And if not, then, you shut up. Let's see. Is this? Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. No blood here. No, the suplex moment isn't in here, unfortunately. We missed the suplex. D. Hausner, finally. Thank you. D. Hausner calls Blade 2, finally. My Lord. D is going to keep it now. It didn't have the suplex in there. That's probably why D bought it. I guess I should keep it. I don't know. It's time to let it go. I have a huge collection of books, and it's always a struggle for me on what to keep and what not to. But it's pretty cool. It's an Italian artist drew the entire book, recreated the film. Should be interesting. D is the man. I got Captain America 425 going for $5. So my take on Captain America, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I won't spoil anything for you, but honestly, I hate to say this, there's really nothing to be spoiled. Everything is laid out too much. It's almost like they played their cards, and you could tell that there was a lot of conflict behind the scenes on everything because, they just, again, they told us all this. So I would say that if they didn't remedy the early problems that the film was having, this would have been a total disaster. But honestly, from my take, I think all the actors showed up to do their jobs. And I think media ruined this entire movie for everybody. So there's no twists or turns. Pretty much you'll see everything coming. It's worth seeing. I wouldn't say it was worth what I spent to go see it in the theater. Certainly not in 3D. So if you're going to go see it, go just see the standard. You don't need to see it in 3D. I had a good time because I was pretty drunk and I was with good company. But, other than that, I was like not feeling it. I wouldn't say it was like the best. It doesn't compare to the first 3 Captain America movies. However, Sam Wilson is a damn fine Captain America. I love Sam Wilson as Captain America. And him and his buddy, Joaquin Torres, they have really good chemistry with each other. And it's good. Like I like the dynamic between the two of them. Harrison Ford, like I said, I would love to have Harrison Ford as my president. I didn't kill my wife. Yeah, sure you didn't. Alcohol does make life better. I had I made a little concoction with those ice drinks and vodka, and I just like filled it up all the way. So I was feeling good. I wasn't like hammered or anything, but I was feeling pretty lightheaded. All right, I got Fantastic Four #1, Heroes Return. This is done by Alan Davis and Scott Lobdell. Another trailer that I saw yesterday was the Fantastic Four film, and seeing it up on the big screen as opposed to seeing it on your laptop or phone or whatever, major difference. That movie is going to kick so much ass. I am so excited about it. We're finally getting a good Fantastic Four film. This is the time to pick up your Fantastic Four books, regardless of if the movie is good or not. And that's the thing about Captain America. Despite all the mixed reviews that you're going to hear, it's a pivotal movie to what they're building up in the MCU. All of these characters are still going to matter, and they're still going to be there. So, I definitely think it's worth checking out for that reason alone. And again, it's got good action sequences. Like, there's some really badass fights in there, especially in the beginning. The opening fight scenes, good stuff. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and that's right. Harrison Ford was the president in Air Force One too. So we got Fantastic Four going for $5. Yeah, Stinger is a nothing burger. I'll tell you this, it ties back to a lot of the stuff that they set up in Incredible Hulk but never played out. So it's like, when did the Incredible Hulk come out? Like 14 years ago? It was like 2008. It was like 15 years ago, or almost over 15 years. Geez, 17 years ago. So there are plot lines that play out. But again, you don't have to look very far for every single twist in this movie to be spoiled for you. It's not a ripoff of The Winter Soldier. It's not a ripoff of any of the other previous Captain America movies. It's just been so telegraphed by the media and all the reviewers and everything that you're going to see everything coming. There will be no surprises in this film for you. And I think that's the most disappointing thing, because they should have been a little bit more hush about everything that was going on with it. And it's hard to do that with movies of this caliber, because it's like they want to excite people, they want to bring people in and to see the movies and everything. And then apparently I heard that's a spam risk. Someone's trying to sell me life insurance. All right, but anyway, it's worth seeing. Just go see it in the standard. Don't go see it 3D. There's absolutely no reason to see it 3D. All right, next up I have Marvels. I believe this is the 4th issue of Marvels. And this is a really cool acetate cover here. I love these. I love this series by Alex Ross. Beautiful acetate cover here with the Marvels thing here. And basically, Marvels is the story of the Marvel Universe unfolding from the perspective of a reporter, from the civilian perspective. And this issue focuses on Spider-Man's battle with the Green Goblin, where Gwen Stacy dies. And it's a pretty epic issue. And everything's illustrated by Alex Ross. Like, the painstaking amount of effort that went into making this book is insane. All the interiors are done by Alex Ross. And I'm going to do Marvels today for just $8. So this is going to go for $8 today. Yes, this is totally worth it. This is a great series. Yeah, they kind of did recycle elements from, but I don't know if it was really recycling. It was just kind of setting up. I mean, everything's recycled if you think about it. You could look at any plot line and just be like, oh, well, that's borrowing from this and that's taken from that, But, even Deadpool, I mean, how much did it borrow from that Spider-Man No Way Home? I mean, it just, they even had the whole Doctor Strange aspect to it. It's like there's a lot of borrowed elements from all these movies at this point, because everything is elongated. But like, everything in this movie, it just, of course it feels like it borrowed elements from it, because it kind of did. It had to feel like a Captain America movie, and it does very much accomplish that. It is a Captain America movie. You will not feel like anything is out of character here. I wouldn't even say it was a poorly written movie. It was just spoiled there was no surprises. Like nothing. There was absolutely no surprises. Like I couldn't spoil this movie for you. If I told you everything, which I'm not going to do because I know that there are folks out there who want to see it, you would not be surprised. You probably already heard it. You've probably already seen it. The trailers ruin everything in this movie, and that's the shame. It's like I wish the person who was in charge of marketing would have been a little bit better about. And actually, they did do a good job with the trailers. They definitely set it up as being like an espionage-y film. And it's got espionage elements, but it's not as well executed as Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was just like perfection. And then there's like elements where it kind of feels forced. Here's what I'll say. If Rocky 3 was like this, sorry. So Rocky 4 was a masterpiece, right? When he went to Russia and he fought Dolph Lundgren, that was like a masterpiece movie. So let's just say that was like the last Captain America movie. This would be like the Rocky 5 of Captain America movies. That's what I would say. And I liked Rocky 5. It's just a different Rocky. but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And Tori says Marvel's is one of her favorite comics of all time. All right, next up I have Frank Miller's RoboCop number 9 going for just $5. This is the last issue in that series. It's a wraparound cover. And it's limited to only 1,500 copies. This is going to go for just $5. You love Mr. T. Yeah, Mr. T was great. I really loved Rocky 3. Rocky 3 was my favorite. It's not so bad. It's not so bad when he kept getting hit in the face by Mr. T when he was wearing him out. Rocky 4 was no masterpiece, but the training scene in Russia was great. I did like it. All right, I got Spider-Man Unlimited number 1 going for $15. This is the first appearance of Shriek, and it's also the first part of Maximum Carnage. So this is a key book right here. This kicks off a 14-issue run on Spider-Man that ties together Carnage and his messed up family. Maximum Carnage was one of my favorite runs when I was growing up. I really like this a lot. So all kicks off here, key issue. Villain gets her first introduction here. So this is a key book. $15 on Spider-Man Unlimited. And that's cheap for a key book. I'll tell you right now, a couple of years ago, before that second Venom movie came out, this book was like ranging in price from like $40 to $50. So this is the time to pick it up. It's nice and cheap. I got Strange Tales featuring The Thing, Doctor Strange, and Human Torch. We got another cool acetate cover here. And this is going to go for just $5. This is a really cool one. Let me illustrate this. Let's see. Ricardo Valagran is the artist, and Richard Starkings is the letterer. Beautiful looking book. Again, if you're a Fantastic Four fan, I think this is going to be the right fit for you. Strange Tales going for $10 right now. Oh yeah, totally. The driving scene when after Apollo dies. Spoiler alert: Apollo Creed dies in Rocky 4. And to Lewis's point, yes, every spy movie is a ripoff of The Manchurian Candidate. This is true. So we got Strange Tales going for $5. Beautiful looking book, guys. Very well illustrated. Totally worth the pickup. I have Vampirella Shadowhawk Book 1 going for $4. Vampirella Shadowhawk, $4. Strange Tales is off to D. Gotcha, D. D is making those mad claims today. And then I got Adventures of Superman 505. 505 is going to go for $5 today. Got a foil cover. Mullet Superman. $5. I've been collecting a lot of this stuff because me and the boys are watching Superman and Lois. And I've actually become a big, huge fan of Steel, John Henry Irons. So I picked up all the 4 die-cut covers of the Return of Superman. Good stuff. Okay, up top, I have a couple runs here I want to move through. next week or this weekend, actually on Sunday, I'll be in Kenosha for a one-day comic show. I'll be doing 50-cent comics out of my collection. I've got about 15. I don't know if I can fit all 15 on there, but I'll have about 8 long boxes of 50 centers out there. The goal for me, of course, is to move through old stock and acquire new stock. So I'm looking for new books so that next week we got all new stuff for you guys, which we always do either way. But I'm going to be out there looking for some stuff too. So just trying to clear out as much as I can now. So if you're in the Wisconsin area and you want to come by and say hi this weekend, I will be in Kenosha on Sunday. The Shaq movie was bad, yeah. Well, that one ruined everything. They just shouldn't have made a Steel movie without tying it to Superman. All right, but they handled him really well in Superman and Lois. Like, that was perfect. I really enjoyed that. 50 Cent comics. All right, I have Mary Shelley's Frankenstein starring Boris Karloff. Now, the artwork in this book is done by L. Gehring, who worked on Yisun Shin with me. He did issues 5 through 10, and he did a really gorgeous job of illustrating this book. He worked with Legendary Pictures. They have a subsidiary comic book branch called Legendary Comics. They kickstarted this book, and it was a massive success. And I jumped in on their retail level. So these are my last 2 copies of the book. I was selling them at $30 a pop, but I'm going to take $10 off right now. You can get them at $20. I have 2 copies left of Frankenstein. Jump on this. This is a really good pickup. I want to sell out of this one. I have Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions. This is a 3-part series. So I got 1, 2, and 3. And if you decide you want to grab all 3 of these, it's going to go for just $10. So $10 on Contest of Champions. And then finally, I have The Adventures of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 1, number 2, number 3. Hey, that's how I felt walking out of the Captain America movie yesterday. I was like, aw. But it was more the vodka than anything. And then number 4. That's going to go for $12. Actually, that's not how I felt. I actually really enjoyed the film. So you want to get all 4 of these issues. It's going to go for $15 today. $15 for Adventures of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. I'm actually really hoping to move these because I need to get rid of them. All right. He is taking Contest of Champions. He's building up a pile today. This is excellent. All right. I'm going to fill up the bottom slots on the rack here. And I'm going to showcase a couple other things real quick for anybody who's interested. Got some cool stuff here. All right, so we sold Contest of Champions. I have some Lone Wolf and Cub books here. I have issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, and issue 6. Each one is going to go for just $5 today. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. All these covers are done by Frank Miller. And this is a first adaptation of Lone Wolf and Cub from Japan. So First Comics, which was based in Chicago, they got the license to make Lone Wolf and Cub, bring Lone Wolf and Cub here. They printed it up on big comic book pages. And they had Frank Miller do the covers because he was really inspired by a lot of the Lone Wolf and Cub stuff. So this is going to go for $25 for all of these, or 5 individually. I don't care what you guys do, however you want to do it. And then I have Batman Judge Dredd going for $5. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of Batman Judge Dredd pretty soon. There's different variations of this. But this one was done by Simon Bisley. His artwork's phenomenal. Reminds me a lot of Sam Keith. And then I have Back to the Future #1 subcover A. And this is going to go for $15 today. If you look it up online, it's a pretty expensive book. From IDW. All right. So that is everything for the lower rack. If you guys have any questions about any of those books, let me know. I'll showcase them again at a later point in the show. We are going to be spending the next or the rest of the show, going through new stuff and remixing with stuff that I picked up earlier this week, as well as some unclaimed books that I decided to put back out there. All right, Back to the Future is off to Phil. Phil is taken Back to the Future. Batman Dread is off to D. Outstanding. Phil, 15. D is taking Batman Judge Dredd. Excellent. Okay, let me get 2 more books for the lower rack here. Finally, a Batman Judge Dredd move, man. It took a while. It's been a hot second. All right, got two more goodies here. Acquired a huge collection of horror books. I have The House of Mystery number 321 going for $5, and Daredevil 185 going for $5. These are both, I'm going to say, very fines. This one is a direct edition. This one's newsstand, but they're both very fines. They're both in pretty good shape. $5 apiece. $5 apiece on these. All right. Now we're doing $2 comics to build our racks here. Having a killer show so far. Thank you guys for being here. Let's keep the momentum going. I have Batman Detective Comics number 44. That's going to go for $2. The Search for Swamp Thing number 3 of 3 is $2. I have a variant of a key book here. Blood Hunt number 5. This is a key book. You want to know why? Because it's this issue where Dr. Doom becomes a Sorcerer Supreme, which is now running into a new mini-series from Marvel called One World Under Doom. So Dr. Doom has taken the role of Sorcerer Supreme from Doctor Strange in order to end the events of Blood Hunt. And he now has the cape and the title and the power. Doctor Strange is out, Dr. Doom is in, and now Dr. Doom has basically become the monarch of the world. He has taken over the entire world, and every government is submitting to him. Earth's heroes are all that's left between stopping Doom and his full control over the world. So this, I'm telling you guys right now, is a key book. Blood Hunt number 5. It is a variant, but it's still a key book, and it's going to go for just $2. Super cheap on this. Do not pass up on that. Sentry number 8 is going to go for $2. Sentry is going to show up in the Thunderbolts movie. I believe he's the main villain of the film. That's a twist, right? Thunderbolts is another movie I'm kind of worried about where everything's telegraphed, but I think it'll be good. Yeah, Blood Hunt's awesome. I really liked Blood Hunt. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a nice light read. Oh, not light, and it was really violent, but I mean it was light in the sense that it wasn't like, it wasn't like reading an Alan Moore book. It was just good stuff. Next up, I got Red Coat number 2 by Jeff Johns and Brian Hitch. $2 on this. This was a big hit last week. And then I got some G.I. Joe stuff here. This stuff typically doesn't sell well, but what's really good about this is it's all Devil's Due stuff. So I have, which is not published anymore. They're not publishing that anymore. I have G.I. Joe Transformers: The Art of War number 2. I have G.I. Joe Reborn number 1. We got a Tim Bradstreet cover. This is FOMO worthy, but I'm just going to put it up for $2 right now. And then I got Bear Pirate Viking Queen number 2, which is kind of reminds me of a Lone Wolf and Cub. It's got a Lone Wolf and Cub vibe going for it. That's $2. Daredevil number 13 and 14. This is from Mark Waid and Chris Samnee's run. Some really beautiful artwork here, and you can never go wrong with Mark Waid. He's an outstanding storyteller, one of the best writers in the game. Mark's been at it a long time. I got Darkhold the Wasp going for $2, and then I got Iron Man Darkhold, $2. Got some old Green Lantern Corps books here. Green Lantern Corps 204, 206, 207, 212, and 213. You grab them all for just $10. for these Green Lantern Corps books. I got Ahsoka, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Ahsoka 1 through 3. She gets her own miniseries here. This is going to go for $6. That is a find. Getting issues 1, 2, and 3, and it's written by Rodney Barnes. I love Rodney. He's a cool dude. If you guys didn't know, he wrote the TV show Winning Time about the legacy of the rivalry of the Celtics and the Lakers. I really liked it. It ended really abruptly. I fucking hated how it ended. It pissed me off. But that was not on him. HBO forced it to end. They had a really great show on their hands. Some of the best writing ever. It was great. There was so much passion in that show, but because of stupid ratings, they had to end it. And it's sad because they're never going to get a season 3. But that show could have gone on for at least 3 or 4 more seasons easily. I have Geiger number 2. Going for $2. I have some recent ASM books here. I got Amazing Spider-Man 53. This is a pretty cool book here. Ed McGuinness and Todd Knock are the artists. They do a really good job here. And then issue number 55. So Spider-Man's about to get rebooted again. And these issues here are typically still rack books. So, finding them out in the wild for super cheap, that's awesome. So $2 on both of those Spideys. It's 4 on the Spideys. I have She-Hulk number 8 going for $2. Sold a bunch of She-Hulk books on our Wednesday show. I have The Exorcism at 1600 pen. Ha! Looks like we need one of those right now, don't we? I would have said that no matter what. $2. Venom Separation Anxiety number 2, $2. Venomverse Reborn, $2. Lots of Venom stuff here. Power Rangers Prime number 1, that's $2. X-23 Deadly Genesis number 1, $2 on this. I believe there's a first appearance of a character here named Haymaker. Yep, there he is, Haymaker. Clobberin' Time number 4 by Steve Scrouse. We got The Thing and Doctor Doom teaming up. This looks beautiful. $2. I really like Steve Scrouse's artwork. It's incredible. Animal Man number 8 by Grant Morrison, David Moore's mother. That's going to go for $2. Starman number 0 is $2. Batman Superman number 24 is $2. Have another Detective Comics run here, or issue here. Number 31, that's going to go for $2. That's from New 52, but we'll still add it to our Detective Comics batch here. So we got 31 and 44, but they're 2 different series. Francis Menopause worked on that one. Great artist. That Clobberin' Time looks pretty cool. I should probably set that off to the side. No one wants it. Christmas 365 number 1 is $2. I have The Incredible Hulk number 45 by Stuart Immonen and Bruce Jones. It's going to go for $2. Here's a really nice find. Superior Iron Man number 2. Did not expect to find this out in the wild. I really liked Superior Iron Man. It's a really short run and it kind of ends abruptly. But basically what happens is in the Axis storyline, which I haven't read, all the superheroes, their minds switch with the villains. And so all the good guys become bad guys and all the bad guys become good guys. Well, eventually everything gets reset, but the only hero that it doesn't reset is Iron Man. And he is now a jerk. And Daredevil's trying to stop him. And he doesn't stand a chance against Iron Man. Sorry, spoiler alert. But that's just the beginning of the story. So it goes a lot deeper than that. Strange Academy And Miles Morales. Solve for X, part 1 of 3. It's going to go for $2. Silk, number 6, going for $2. I got some Neil Gaiman, guys. Neil Gaiman. Everybody's a big Neil Gaiman fan here. Of his writing, not him as a person. The Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country 2. And this is actually written by James Tynion. That's going to go for $2. Anytime I see Sandman stuff now, it's kind of like Flash books. You know, Sandman and Flash books go together like peanut butter and jelly. Like peanut butter and Nutella. Call me master! Sorry. I got Infinite Crisis, Secret Files and Origins 2006 going for $2. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself there. Suicide Squad number 8. This is going to go for $2. I like Sandman too. It's good stuff. Now I like it. I didn't like it before all this controversy happened, but now I like it. I have some Detective Comics. We have issue 1005, 1006, jump ahead to 1009, and 1010. Got a Jay Lee cover there. It looks like a Jay Lee cover. It's a Jay Lee cover. It's got to be a Jay Lee cover. $8 on all of it. $8 on all of it. On all that. On all that Detective Comics. I have Cruel Universe from EC Comics, number 3. That's going to go for $2. Future State Wonder Woman, number 2. $2 on this. Future State Aquaman, number 2. $2. More Sandman. Call me master. Sandman number 19. This one's actually written by him. $2. No one's going to judge you if you buy Neil Gaiman comics. Just so you know, I was the first person who bought the Neil Gaiman comics. So I'm going down with you. We'll do this together as a team. All right? I was the one who bought it to resell it. Wonder Girl number 1 is $2. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3, $2. Dark Knights of Steel All Winter number 1. We got a variant cover here by Gerardo Zaffino and Romello Fajardo Jr. $2. Daredevil and Echo number 2 is $2. I have Blood Hunt number 1 going for $2. So that's the first issue of Blood Hunt going for $2. We'll add it to the Blood Hunt number 5 over there. You can get both Blood Hunt 1 and 5 for just $4 right now. And then I have a run of Ultimates 2 here. Ultimates 2 number 10, number 11, number 12, and number 13. Get them all for $8. All this for $8. All right, I don't think I've seen a single claim at all on any of the new stuff I just brought. This is all of the new stuff right here. You guys want the old stuff, huh? We'll jump into it in a minute, but I want to give you guys a second to see if there's anything you want. All right, we see some stuff coming in. Clobbering Times, Strange Academy, and okay, that's it. All right, so those 2 books. 2 and 2. Give you guys a chance to catch up here. Someone jump on that Blood Hunt. I'm telling you, it's worth it. If you missed it last week when I had that 5th issue is a key book. And why am I doing it for 2? Because I want to move it quickly. I care about the money right now. The quick flips. So I can go out and buy more and pay my bills. Any more claims on the $2 books? I'm gonna keep adding some stuff here. Okay, Bloodhounds 1 and 5 off to B. Listen. Nice. Okay, back up here. We got some cool FOMO books coming up. Everything's in issue 1 today for our Valentine's Day FOMO. And another cool thing about today is that all the books that we're doing, Phil, I got you on the Frankenstein. Another cool thing we're going to do, all the FOMO is going to be $3 a pop. So we're doing $3 FOMO today. Again, I want to move those books quickly. If they don't sell today, then their prices are going up on Monday next week, or as of after today's show. All right. Next up, back on the $2 rack, I have a big stack of Ghost Rider books that were claimed a couple weeks ago, but the person who claimed them ghosted me, so I'm putting them back out there and canceling the invoice. They just got a bunch of Ghost Rider books here, so I have Ghost Rider number 3, and we're jumping ahead to 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, number 20, number 21, and number 22. Do all of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 10 of these. That would be $20. I'll knock it down to $15. You get them all for $15. So that's $1.50 a book. If you grab them all together, if you're gonna break apart my set here, it's $2 a pop. Get the whole stack, it's $15. $15 on the Ghost Riders. So a nice big fat stack of books right there. I have Punisher War Journal number 35 and 37. Yeah, they ghosted me on Ghost Rider. Go figure. And Phil, I got you on the Frankenstein. So that's $4 on that. For the Punisher War Journals. Fantastic Four number 39 and 46 from Dan Slott's run. That's going to go for $4. Lady Pendragon number 3 is $2. I got Horseman here, which there's some Hangul at the top. It says Amheng Husa. Amheng Husa. Amheng Husa! It's going to go for $2. That is issue number 2, which comes directly after issue number 1. $2. Martian Manhunter annual number 2 is $2. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9 and number 10, that's going to go for $4. I think that is almost a rack. Superman, Batman number 25, number 26, number 27, and number 29, and number 30. Thing about issue 26 is it was written by Jeff Loeb's son, Sam, who died from cancer. He was only 14 or 15 years old. But before he died, he had a chance to work on Batman and Superman, and his father made sure of that. He got credited, and he got to collaborate with all these different artists, including Arthur Adams, Joe Casey, John Cassaday, Joyce Chin, Ian Churchill, Alan Heinberg, Jeff Johns, Joe Kelly, Mike Kunkel, Jim Lee, Pat Lee, Rob Liefeld. Who wouldn't want to collaborate with Rob Liefeld other than Marvel? All right. Let's see. Paul Levitz, Jeff Loeb, Joe Madeira, Jeff Matsuda, Ed McGuinness, Brad Meltzer, Carlos Pacheco, Duncan Rosallo, Tim Sale, Richard Starkings, Mike Turner, Brian K. Vaughan, Mark Verheiden, and Josh Wing. You know what's really sad is I go over all this. Back when this book came out, it was like in the early 2000s, like 2004, I think. When did this come out? When was this published? 2006. Most of these people were alive, but since then, we've lost John Cassaday. Let's see, who else did we lose? Carlos Pacheco, Tim Sale, Mike Turner. It's like it's really sad when you think about it. There's like 4 people who have died since this book came out in 2006. Very uplifting, I know, but just letting you guys know. That makes this all more valuable. I expect my work to go up in value when I die, depending on how I die, too. It's a good death for me. This is going to go for $10. Actually, you know what would be a really great death for me is a hot dog eating contest. And I choke on one of the hot dogs. Choked on wiener. Actually, no, I don't know if I like that. I don't want to choke on wiener and die like that. There's got to be a better way. Pie. Need pie. All kinds of pie. Meat pie. Not meat pie. Fruit pie. Pie eating contest. I'd rather do that. What do you guys think? All right. Any claims? We got a full double rack here. I'll probably take this stuff down in a minute and go over it one more time. And actually, in the meantime, I'll go through this stack so you guys can see some new stuff, and then I'll go over all the other stuff again. So I bought some Why the Last Man books on Wednesday. I have issue 34, 37, 38, 42, 43, 44, 47, 51, and 56. I'm going to do all those Why the Last Man books. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's 9 books here. It would be 18. I'll do them all at 15. So what's the premise of Why the Last Man? Basically, there's a virus that kills every single man on the planet except for Y and his monkey ampersand. And now the world is left with nothing but women, and the women are trying to basically establish control and power. And it's a pretty wild series. I actually really like Why the Last Man. But I'm going to do this stack here for $15 for anybody who wants it. I'll put it up on the rack later on. Some good Vertigo stuff. I have Fantastic Four, number 565 by Miller and Hitch. That's going to go for $2. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 13 is $2. Catwoman, number 15. That's going to go for $2. Mitch just like looked up. That was funny. That's the thing. Whenever I pitch Catwoman books, I always make the cat sound. Defenders, number 5, $2. And then some other books that people aren't paying attention to that I really think you should start paying attention to with the Superman movie coming out. This is Justice League series by J.M. DeMatteis and Keith Giffen. Number 3, number 4, number 15, number 20, number 22, number 28, number 30, number 31, and number 32. I'm going to do this entire set here. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll do them all for $15. $15 on all of the Justice League books. And the reason why I say you should pay attention to this is because there are a lot of characters on this lineup that are going to show up in the Superman movie. And it seems like this is a big inspiration. This also could be the model for James Gunn's adaptation of the Justice League because it does have more comedic undertones to it. So just letting you know. And that's really where he shines. Like that's where all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies were successful and kind of the direction it seems he's taking with Superman. Fantastic Four 513 to go with that other issue. That's going to go for $2. This one's done by Mark Waid and Mike Waringville. I believe there was more of that too. I guess there was. There are a couple more of those Fantastic Fours here. So we have issue 513, 517, 518, and 519. It's all going to go for $8 for all the Fantastic Fours. All right, so we're about 10 minutes away from doing FOMO books and hitting the top of the hour here. So I'm going to take down all of these books again because I really don't think anybody had a chance to make any claims on this stuff. But I'll go through it again just so we can see what you guys will take. I know some of these books are going to go real fast, whether it's today or next show. After today, I'll be on the air as of next Tuesday. I hope that on Tuesday I'll be able to reveal the cover for Warline 3. I kind of have to because we have to have everything off to the printer by very early next week so that I can assure that I'll get the books on time before the convention. I can't believe it. Like I literally have like 2 more weeks off of like no traveling at all, and then I'm literally traveling 3 weekends in a row. I get a bye week, and then I have 2 more conventions after that back to back. It's gonna be a lot of traveling, so I'm kind of just enjoying this calm before the storm here. I'm first bound for Seattle, then I come back, and then I'm going to Indianapolis, then I come back, and then I'm going to Kansas City. It's a lot of traveling in March. The Kansas City drive is going to be not looking forward to that. That is going to be ugly. Ugly. Okay, let's go over the double rack again. A big stack of books here. I have Lady Pendragon number 3 going for $2. Fantastic Four number 39 and 46 going for $4. Aquaman Future State number 2 is $2. I have a Detective Comics run number 1005, 1006, 1009, and 1010. We got a Jay Lee cover here. $8 on this stack. 8 on the stack. I have another Detective Comics run, but it's from, New 52 era. This is number 44 and 31. So this was, they're both New 52. Sorry, 31 and 44. That's going to go for $4. You want them all, it's 12. Search for Swamp Thing number 3 is $2. Wonder Girl number 1, $2. Sentry number 8 is $2. Red Coat number 2 is $2. G.I. Joe Reborn number 1. Honestly, guys, I might actually hold this off if no one wants it, and make this a FOMO book for next week as a promotional book. Usually when it gets to FOMO land, it goes for a little bit more. I'm going to do the same thing with this Wonder Girl. So if no one wants either of those books, they're going for $2 now, but I will reprice them. Bear Pirate Viking Queen number 2 is $2. G.I. Joe Transformers number 2, The Art of War, that's $2. X-23 Deadly Genesis number 1 is $2. Batman Superman number 24 is $2. Starman number 0 is $2. Animal Man number 8 is $2. The Exorcism at 1600 Pen number 1 is $2. Venom Separation Anxiety number 2 is $2. Nope, not at all, D. Let's get the G.I. Joe out of here. Much rather sell it. No need. I will find plenty of other stuff between now and then. Venomverse Reborn number 1 is $2. Power Rangers Prime number 1 is $2. Amazing Spider-Man 947 and 949. Get them both for $4. Those are their legacy numbers. According to the current series, it's 53 and 55. $4. Geiger number 2 is $2. She-Hulk number 8 is $2. Iron Man number 1, Darkhold, $2. Wasp Darkhold number 1 is $2. Ahsoka number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's going to go for $6 for Ahsoka. This is a steal right here. Each book is going for $5 a pop. It's $15. You get all for $6 and save yourself $9 on getting Ahsoka 1 through 3. You get the first 3 issues. Ahsoka's off to D. Excellent. Yeah, that was a win. Green Lantern Corps number 204, number 206, number 207, and number 212, and number 213. That's going to go for $10. It is a steal for those. $10 on those. I'm more interested in the quick flip D. You know, like when I come across something that's like really worthwhile, you know, it's not even in this pile. I immediately put it into my FOMO piles. But like this stuff, I want to move quickly. Could I sell it for more? Absolutely. I could take time and sell it on my eBay store and do all that stuff, which, speaking of which, I actually got to get back to listing stuff on my eBay store. I figured out what the problem was with my eBay store. So I had 1,400 plus items actively listed on there. You're allowed to have 250 free listings a month. So what I thought was, over the years, I was adding 250 listings a month to build up my store. That's not how it works. You need to have 250 listings active for 1 month. So you can't just keep adding and adding. So I need to kind of rebuild my store, but I want to have items up there that are going to sell quickly, because if I put them up there for too much and they sit there for a long time, then they're just collecting dust. So eBay started charging me for it, and I was like, all right, I'm just taking my entire store down. So I have new items that I want to put up there, but I just haven't had the time to really mess with it yet. That'll be like something I handle after my big transition with bringing all my warehouse inventory into the basement here. So be a little bit. I have Daredevil number 13 and 14 from Mark Waid and Chris Somney's run. That's going to go for $4. Cruel Universe from EC Entertainment. A little horror here, going for $2. Incredible Hulk number 45 from Bruce Jones's run, $2. The Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 2. That's going to go for $2. Edge of the Spider-Verse number 3 is $2. All Winter number 1. It's a $6 book here. I'm doing for $2. Covered by Gerardo Zaffino and Rodolfo Fajardo Jr. $2. Horseman number 2. It's a Korean book. $2. Looks like manhwa. Is it manhwa? Manhwa-ish. $2. Got some color pages in there too. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9 and 10, $4. Sandman Remastered number 19, $2. Suicide Squad number 8, $2. Christmas 365 is $2. Infinite Crisis Secret Files and Origins from 2006 is $2. Martian Manhunter Annual number 2 is $2. Punisher War Journal number 35 and 37. That's $4. Ultimates 2, number 10, number 11, number 12, and number 13. That's going to go for $8. $8 on that whole run here. Daredevil Echo number 2 is $2. Future State Wonder Woman number 2 is $2. Superior Iron Man number 2. This is another steal here, guys. Do not pass up on this. $2. To get Superior Iron Man, everybody should own this entire series right now, because once Secret Wars comes out, I have a feeling they're going to bring in this version of Iron Man somehow. Silk number 6 is going to go for $2. Superman Batman number 25, 26, 28, 29, and 30 are all going to go for $10. And then I got Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider run here. Ghost Rider 3, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I'm going to do this entire stack here for $15. $1.50 Ghost Rider books from an unclaimed customer, or customer who goes to me. He's a big jerk. All right. These away. And by the time I'm done doing that, it is officially FOMO time. Okay, top of the hour. It is time.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my God, like, shut up already.
There's a lot of crying in that FOMO video, and for good reason, because you don't want to pass up on these deals. All right. All right. Let's see. FOMO books, $3 a pop. I have X23 #1 going for $3. X-Men #1 from the Ashes, a new beginning. If you've been looking to get into the latest X-Men series, here's your chance. Issue 1 is going for $3 right now, which is $3 less than what you would have paid for at the comic shop. Superman, the Man of Steel #1, first 48-page issue, going to go for $3. Uncanny X-Men #1, also going for $3. The Death of Doctor Strange, Blade, variant edition. This is going to go for $3. Wolverine #1 by Benjamin Percy and Adam Kubert. This is going to go for $3. It's a big, thick book here. Kicks off the previous Wolverine run, which was a lot of fun. It lasted 50 issues. The Joker #1, Showcase 94, $3 on this. And then I have New Teen Titans #1, $3 on this. $5 book all day, just so you guys know. Uncanny X-Men and regular X-Men are off the D. $3 FOMO, guys. It's Valentine's Day. Save some money here so you can spend more on your special someone. Or buy them more comics. Either way, they better appreciate you. If they don't, then they deserve a good old-fashioned bootin'. Joker is off to Phil. Because we're doing good with the FOMOs. Man of Steel is off to Phil. Awesome. We're halfway through those FOMOs. Someone grab that Titans. That's George Perez and Marv Wolfman. Like I said, that's a big book right there. Get it for $3. I think they just released a foil edition of it too, not too long ago. Got the Wolverine 1, Blade, X23. That X23 is a gorgeous cover here. The first ongoing. $3. New Teen Titans, Blade, and Wolverine. 4 FOMOs left. We hadn't had a FOMO sellout in a while. Either way, they'll be sitting here while you guys take your time. You want them all? It's just $12. In fact, I'll sweeten the deal. I'll make it all for $10. If you get all the rest of the FOMO books, it's just $10. Fantastic Four, 513, 517, 518, and 519. That's going to go for $8. Hang on just a second. Okay, hang on. Okay. Sorry, I just got an email from Motor City Comic Con because they haven't sent out any information about. I'm trying to get into the May show. I really want to get in for it. And I applied for a booth space because all the Artist Alley stuff was sold off, and then they had like wait list stuff, but they had open booths over there, so I want to try and get in. And then apparently I can get into Florida SuperCon, which I haven't done that show since like 2014. I had a really rough time with that one. But it is in Miami. And when is SuperCon? Florida SuperCon 2025. July 18th to the 20th. That actually may be worth doing because I don't really have any shows for July. I don't know if I'm going to be. I'm probably not going to be at San Diego this year. I'm still waitlisted for a booth, I believe. So until a space opens up, I'm kind of stuck there. All right, I have Justice League number 3, number 4, number 15, number 20, number 22, number 28, number 30, and number 31, and number 32. That's all going to go for 15. This is DeMatteis and Giffen. Highly recommend this. Defenders number 5 is $2. Catwoman 15, $2. John Carter, Warlord of Mars 13 is $2. Fantastic Four 565 is $2. And then I have this Why the Last Man bundle here, 34, 37, 38, 42, 43, 44, 47, 51, and 56. That's all going to go for 15 as well. Just to move it. 15 on the Why the Last Man's. Iron Man 3, $2. This is from Keith Gillen's run. Next Batman, number 4, $2. Future State, $2. Legion of Superheroes, number 1, Future State, $2. Punisher Armory, number 5 is $2. Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, number 8 is $2. Nick Fury 3 is $2. Punisher 8, Legacy number 236 is $2. King in Black, Wiccan and Hulking variant, that's going to go for $2. Green Lanterns number 28 is $2. Sandman Universe number 1 by Neil Gaiman, $2. How is this still here? I have Quantum Leap number 1 going for $2. No one wants the Quantum Leap comic? I like Quantum Leap. So we think we had a conversation about Quantum Leap last week. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 23 is $2. I almost have this entire run here, and I'm like shocked no one is buying these books. Like I keep finding them in dollar bins. It's Spidey. It's Miles Morales. Daredevil 301 and 302 is $4. Wonder Woman number 109, 110. That's going to go for $4. Deadpool number 1 is $2. West Coast Avengers number 4 is $2. Wolverine Origins number 9. It's a variant going for $2. Hard Case number 3 is $2. Nightwing number 36 is $2. The Hardcore number 7 is $2. Thunderbolts number 9 is $2. Daredevil 282 is $2. Mercy Sparks, Year 1, number 1, $2. Firearm number 2 is $2. Number 13 is $2. That's 4 on that set. Fantastic Four 554. This is the start of Miller and Hitch's run. 555, 556, and 557. If you get them all, it is $8. $8 on all of them. OMAC number 1 is $2. The Hacker Files number 1, number 2, Hacker Files number 10 and number 11. That's going to go for $4. Necrotia The Gathering number 1 is $2. Gold Goblin number 1, number 2, and number 4. That's going to go for $6. Malibu Sun number 26. It's an industry mag from the 90s. That's going to go for $2. Spawn made his first appearance in this. Power Rangers number 44, $2. Marvel Zombies number 2, $2. Justice Society of America number 5, $2. This is written by Len Straczewski, one of my mentors. Aquaman number 14 and 15 is $4. Summoner War Legacy number 1 is $2. Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man number 8 is $2. Airboy number 10 is $2. All right, I'm taking down our FOMO books. Make some room here. We got 4 left. Death of Doctor Strange Blade number 1. This is a variant. It's going to go for $3. Wolverine number 1. This is an $8 book normally. I'm doing it for $3 right now. X-23 number 1, $3. And the new Teen Titans number 1 is $3. This is normally a $5 to $10 book. That is a steal. Literally and figuratively. I have FF number 3 by Fraction in the All Reds. That's going to go for $2. Army at Love number 6 is $2. Batman and Robin Eternal number 18 is $2. And Suicide Squad, I have number 5, number 7, and number 32 going for $6. $6 on this set. Give you guys a second here. If you have any questions about anything that is up on the board right now, just let me know. Give you guys a minute to catch up here. And if not, I'm just going to take the stuff down and keep building on a new rack here. I'm not going to go over this stuff again. I'll just continue building on a new rack because I still have like so much stuff to show you guys. Lots of new stuff here. Give you guys a second to make any claims. Got about 45 minutes left on the clock, and then we're done for today. I'll be back on the air next week on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. do our Wednesday afternoon show, which airs at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. And the same time again next week on Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. Give you guys some time here. All right, I'm going to take all this stuff down. You guys can make claims later. And you can also hit me up after hours, too. I have a lot of folks who are busy at this time of day. They'll message me and say, hey, Onrie, do you still have this book? And usually I do, and I'll pull it aside for them. So if you're watching the show after hours, please message me. I encourage you to do so. I will pull aside anything that I still have in stock if it hasn't been claimed. If it's been claimed, then, oh well. But if I still have it, I will put it aside for you, rest assured. So has anybody else in the room seen Captain America yet? Another stack here. Yeah, I'll watch it in 3 months. Yeah, just stream it. I totally think it's fine if you wait to stream it. You're not missing anything. Charlie's Angels versus the Bionic Woman #1 is $2. Batman Superman #24 is $2. Suicide Squad Most Wanted El Diablo and Boomerang, that's $2. I have a big stack of Wolverine and X-Men books here. Wolverine and the X-Men #20, 22, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All 9 at 15. All 9 at 15. All 9 at 15. Ultimate X-Men #13 and #14 and #15. We got key books here. This is the first appearance of Ultimate Gambit. And this is the second part of that story. So it's a two-parter here. And then this is the start of a new run here. You get all three for $6. Wolverine Origins #29 and #32. That is $4. $4 on the Wolverine Origins. Araya Angela #1, that is $2. Hawk and Dove #2 is $2. The Warlord #6. Oh, this is a big stack of Warlord books here. I have the Warlord #16, 27, 38, 42, 53, 54, and 55. If you get all these Warlord books here, it is going to go for $2, $4, $6, $7, $14 for all the Warlords. 14 on the Warlord. The Avengers Celestial Quest number 2 and number 3. That's an 8-part series. That's going to go for $4. I have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang number 1, number 2, and number 3 from CrossGen. You get it all for $6 on these. Batman Dark Detective number 2, number 3, number 4. That's going to go for $6. Superman Man of Steel number 32 is $2. Marvel Legacy number 1 is $2. I got some Batmans here. We have number 431 and 433 and number 511. That's going to go for $6. Number 431 has, I believe, is that a Mike Mignola cover? No, that's George Pratt. Sorry. $6 on the Batmans. Superman of America number 1 is $2. Superboy number 9 and number 10, that's $4. Teen Rex number 5, very Kirby inspired work here, $2. The Man Called Axe number 1 is $2. Steve Rogers Captain America number 6, $2 on this. Superman of America up to fill. Iron Man 2020, number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's going to go for $6. Suicide Squad number 2 is $2. Typhoid number 3 is $2. Spectacular Spider-Man number 2 is $2. X Factor number 1 is $2. Hero Illustrated number 13 is going to go for $2. This is a pretty thick trade mag, $2. Zombie number 2, that's from Milestone, I believe. Zombie number 2 and number 3, it's going to go for $4. Spectacular Spider-Man 243 is $2. Suicide Squad number 4 is $2. The Spectre number 10 and number 11, that's $4. Iron Man Annual, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., $2. We got the Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Annual number 4 going for $2. JLA, Justice League of Atlantis, number 1 is $2. And then I have Classics Illustrated, A Tale of Two Cities going for $2. Got about 35 minutes left on the clock. No problem, Phil. I got you on your spin. Have a good day, brother, or night. Thanks for tuning in. Any claims on the board? I gotta fill it up. Let's fill up the board. Give myself a little bit of a talking break. Let's not forget our FOMO books here. I have New Teen Titans #1 going for 3. X-23 #1 is 3. Wolverine 1 is 3. Blade, The Death of Doctor Strange #1 is 3. Get them all for $12. Or 10 if you get them all. Kingdom 2. The Kingdom 2 by Mark Waid and Mike Zeck. $2. Captain Marvel #1 is $2. X-Force #1 sealed in the poly bag. We got the Shatterstar trading card in there. That's going to go for $2. Material #1, mature rated book from Image, going for $2. Ralphie Roach #0 is $2. Green Lantern 58 is $2. Green Arrow #5 and 27 and 28 is going to go for $6 on these. Chronos #4, #6, #7, #8, and #9, and #11. I will do all of this for 2, 4, 6, $12. Paul the Samurai #3 is $2. 4 #11 is 2. Steel #2, #4. That's going to go for 4. Green Lantern Corps #20, 21, 22, 23. We got #30, 31, 32, 33. Bunch of Green Lantern Corps books. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll do all 8 for 15 for the Green Lantern Corps. King Shark #3, #4, #5, and #6. That's a 6-part series. I got the majority of your run here going for just $8. Batman Dark Age, Book 3, Book 4, and Book 6. FYI, each of these books go for $6. You can get them all right now for $6. So it's buy one, get 2 free. That's a steal. That's a really good deal. Wolverine 63 is $2. I think I got one more stack of books left to show off for you guys. Yes, I did. The stack here will be our final double rack. Give you guys a minute to make your claims. If not, I'm going to just take the stuff down. We'll go through another rack here, and then that'll be it. We'll build out one more rack, and then I'm going to go over the bottom row one more time, and then we're closing out the show. So we got 30 minutes left. Last 30 minutes, 29 minutes now. I'll keep this up for another minute, and then I'm going to take down this rack. If you're watching the show, say something in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. You guys until 2:32. Okay, there we go. 2:32. I'm gonna take this stuff down, put that in another rack. You guys will see this stuff next week, probably. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick up at Kenosha, but at some point next week I'll probably showcase this stuff again. I don't think you guys had a chance to really make claims on the stuff I picked up from graham crackers yesterday. So some of it sold, but not a lot. So we'll go over it again next week. Not a big deal at all. So we moved some back stock today, which is good. Moving back stock's always important. This way you guys get a good shot next week. And again, if you want to make claims after hours, you can do that too. I'll probably send out invoices tomorrow. Shipping will be done on Monday and Tuesday next week. I got to get all my tax stuff done by Monday, so Monday probably will not do shipping. I'll probably handle shipping on Tuesday. So invoices will probably go out, tomorrow. I'll send out invoices tomorrow for the week. And the quicker you square up with me, the better. I'll ship out your stuff right away. You won't have to wait it very long. And it frees up space, and that way I can go out and buy more. Okay, final double rack. I have Vertigo number 1 going for $2. FF Future Foundation number 13 going for $2. We got Doom on the cover. Thor God of Thunder number 7 is $2. Starfire number 3 is $2. Mr. E, book 1 of 4. Book 2 of 4. Book 4 of 4. That's going to go for $6. Mighty Thor 450 is $2. Superboy number 8 is $2. Batman Two-Face by J.M. DeMatteis and Scott McDaniel, normally a $5 book. I'm doing for $2. Catwoman number 0, $2. Marvel Knights Punisher number 9 is $2. Walt Disney Comics 549 is $2. Iron Man 232 is going to go for $2. It's the last issue of the Armor Wars. I'm currently reading that, and Todd McFarlane actually did this cover here. Not in the best shape, but it is a reader-friendly copy. Spider-Woman number 4 is $2. Batman Devil's Asylum number 1 is $2. Put this stuff up on the rack. Legion of Superheroes, number 279, $2.99. That's going to go for $4. DC Comics presents Superman and Clark Kent. We have number 50, Superman Power Girl 56, Superman the Demon number 66, and Superman the Flash number 73. It's going to go for $8 for this DC Comics presents run. Superboy number 50 and 54. We'll put that with our number 8s. $6 on the Superboys. Doom Patrol, I have issues 26, 27, going for $4. Spider-Man number 4 by J.J. Abrams and his son Henry Abrams. That's going to go for $2. Superman and Batman Generations 3, an imaginary series by John Byrne, issue 12 of 12, $2. Magic the Gathering, The Spell Thief, number 4, $2 on this. Magog, number 1, $2 on this. War of the Realms, number 1 is $2. Legacy of Superman, number 1 is $2. Detective Comics Annual number 4 is $2. Iron Man 673. We got a variant cover here from the Marvel vs. Capcom Iron Man, $2. Guardians of the Galaxy 18 is $2. Sandman 54 is $2. G.I. Joe number 2 is $2. Captain America number 27 is $2. Flash Rebirth number 4, 5, and 6. That is $6 on that set. $6 on these. Indiana Jones Thunder and the Orient number 3 and number 4. That's $4. Give Me Liberty number 4, Death and Taxes. That's $2. Wolverine number 2, number 3, and number 4. Keep in mind, issue 1 is one of our FOMO books. You can get them all right now for $9. Wolverines number 1 through 4. Man of Steel number 58 is $2. Sword of the Atom number 4 is $2. Ghost Rider number 4 is $2. X-Men number 3. D, I think you might want this because you got issue 1. So we got issue 3 here going for 2. I have War for Earth 3 number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. I have Action Comics 648 and 649. That's going to go for $4. Does he want to come say hi again? Yeah, come on. Send him on over. It's a slow show right now anyway. Maybe he'll inspire sales. Oh, he doesn't?
There.
I think he's just curious. Come here, puppy. Come here, dude. No. He's just walking around. Hey, dude. He's a good puppy. He's been exploring my house. And here, I'll take him. I'll take him and say hi. Hey, yo, dude. How's it going? Hi. He's so funny. You're such a funny dog. Yes, you are. See, he's like, look at me now. Yeah. But he's been really good. Like he hasn't really had any accidents in the house. Like he's been really good about using his potty and everything. And he's 8 weeks old, a little tiny dude. And he loves Bentley. Oh my God. Him and Bentley have been playing together. So cute. He like jumps on Bentley, and then Bentley like was playing hide and go seek with him. It was really funny. He's a silly dog. Yeah, he's a silly little dog. All right, there you go, dude. Now he's going to be exploring everywhere. Hey, what's in your mouth? No. Should not put that in your mouth. What is it? What did you find? Silly dog. He's so funny. He's a little Ewok. He's a little Ewok. Yeah, he's chewing on something. Oh, there. He's got some paper in his mouth. Hold on. Comics are for reading, not eating. There, I got it. Oh, it's like a piece of plastic. That's a good thing. All right, I got it. You are a butthead, a total butthead. Yeah, you are. Such a butthead. All right, there he is. All right. We got 19 minutes left on the clock. Well, at least he found some garbage.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always good when he finds garbage. 19 minutes left on the clock. And I got some space left on the board here. I guess we can fill it up with something random here. Some random stuff. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 2. That'll go for $2. Cable and X-Force number 2, number 3, and number 4, that's $6. X-Force number 7 is $2. Warlock Rebirth number 1. We got a variant cover here, going for $2. Hit Girl number 12 is $2. Adventures of Superman 632 is $2. Green Lantern Corps Edge of Oblivion number 2 of 6 is $2. Uncanny X-Men Flashback number 1 is $2. And then I have Infinite Frontier number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's going to go for $6. $6 on these. And you know what? I think I've circulated a lot of this stuff already. So I'm willing to do a deal. If anybody wants to claim the double rack at $25, I will do that right now. You can get everything on the double rack at $25. Everything presently on the double rack at $25. Give you guys a minute to think about that or to make any claims you want. And pretty soon we're going to go over the double or the bottom rack of stuff. In about 1 minute, I'm going to start focusing on the bottom row of stuff real quick. I'll showcase that again. Give you guys a second to really see if you want anything off that double rack. You can always hit me up later too. Okay, 245. Go over the bottom row again. Okay, for the bottom row, or for the FOMO books that I had today, this is what I have left. New Teen Titans number 1 is going to go for $3. X-23 number 1 is $3. Wolverine number 1 is $3. Blade number 1 is $3. Chris Nash, do I have anything that you would like I showcase from today? Hold on. Let's see. I got some $3 FOMO there. Let's see, from what you would like. I didn't see any older books, really. I'm trying to see them. I'm trying to go through what I have from earlier. And Chris Nash, if you want, you can always hit me up too. like if you want to just go back to the beginning of the show and just watch it, a lot of the stuff I picked up from Graham Crackers yesterday did not sell. I'm not sure if there's anything in there that particularly like that you would particularly like, but that's like this is you. But hold on a second. I guess I can just show them off again. What the hell? We have some time. Might as well. But they're all intermixed here. Frustrating thing about it. Here, I'm going to go over it again for you real quick, because you're one of my regs. I'm just going to go through them real fast. You see something you like, let me know. I got Darkhold Wasp, number 1, going for 2. Darkhold Iron Man is 2. She-Hulk, number 8, is 2. Geiger, number 2, is 2. Amazing Spider-Man 53 and 55. A lot of these are rack books that would normally go for cover, but I'm doing them all at 2 a pop. Power Rangers Prime, number 1. Venomverse Reborn, number 1. Venom Separation Anxiety, number 2. The Exorcism at 1600 pen. Animal Man 8. Starman, number 0. Batman Superman, number 24. X-23 Deadly Genesis, number 1. G.I. Joe Transformers, number 2. Bear Pirate Viking Queen, number 2. Aquaman Future State. I got some Batman Detective Comics, 1005, 1006, 1009, and 1010. That's 8 on those. And then I have New 52 Detective, 31 and 44. That's 4. Search for Swamp Thing, number 3 is 2. The Sentry, number 8. Red Coat, number 2. Lady Pendragon, number 3 is 2. Let's see here. Wonder Girl, number 1 is 2. I have a stack of Ghost Rider books, number 3, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. That's going to go for 15. Okay, you want to pull the She-Hulk? No problem. Figured you'd want the She-Hulk. You got a bunch of She-Hulk books this week. I got you. That was all. Oh, okay. Silk number 6 is $2. Superior Iron Man number 2. I highly recommend someone grab this. That's a nice win in the $2 bin. Future State Wonder Woman 2. Daredevil Echo 2. That's it. Actually, a lot of the new stuff is gone already. That's it. That was it. If there's anything there that I showcased just now, just let me know. And then I'm going to go over the bottom row again right now. So let me know what you're looking for and I'll pull it. But that's pretty much all the new stuff that I have that's left for today. A lot of it actually did get cleaned. It just doesn't feel like it sometimes. Yeah, just look at the video as well. See what else you find. But right now I'm going to go over the bottom row one more time and give you guys a chance to jump on that. We got 9 minutes left on the clock. Good to see you, Chris Nash. I know you're working right now, so thanks for taking some time off to shop with me. You can always hit the rerun button and make claims later. All right. So I don't know if you saw these or not, but I have Lone Wolf and Cub number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all featuring Frank Miller artwork on the cover. They're going for $5 a pop. It's $25 for the set for the Lone Wolf and Cubs. I have one last copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein starring Boris Karloff, featuring artwork by L. Gehring, who worked on issues 5 through 10 of Isum Shin. It's going to go for $20. I have Adventures of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. That's going to go for $15. 15 on this. And then for the bottom row, I have Total Recall, number 1, going for $5. Sin City, Sex and Violence. That's going to go for $5. Superman Forever, number 1 is $5. RoboCop, The Future of Law Enforcement, number 5 is $5. Batman Batgirl, $5 on this. Really cool Brian Stelfreeze cover. Captain America 425 is $5. Fantastic Four, number 1, we got the Heroes Return collector's item issue. That's $5. Marvel's number 4 is $8. Frank Miller's RoboCop number 9, limited to 1,500 copies. It's a wraparound variant. $5 on that. Spider-Man Unlimited number 1, first appearance of Shriek is $15. Vampirella Shadowhawk number 1 is going to go for $4 on this. Adventures of Superman 505 is $5. House of Mystery 321 is $5. Daredevil 185 newsstand direct copy is $5. If I got any claims on any of this stuff, just put it in the comments. And have no frets, I will be back on the air next week on Tuesday evening. And I'm looking forward to it. I will have all new stuff. I will be in Kenosha this weekend on Sunday, buying up comics, selling comics. And if you're in the area, be sure to come on by and say hi. Love to see you. I'll be right there, guys. today. If you guys got any requests for anything you're looking for too, you can always hit me up after hours as well. And I will try and find it for you while I'm not on the hunt on Sunday. Okay, you want the Vampirella? Got it. Vampirella Shadowhawk. Word for Chris. Awesome. Okay, it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bar. Let's get this done. 3 minutes left on the clock.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bar.
All right, Phil, I'm doing a clockwise spin for you. You get a free Marvel book. I'm going to hook you up with FF13 and D. D gets a spin. D gets free swag. I got some swag upstairs for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll be back on the air on Tuesday, as I mentioned. We got a full week for you guys next week. I'll also be taking pre-orders for Warlion 3, and I'm looking forward to doing that for you guys. Hopefully I'll have a cover to show off by then. I'm still in contact with the artist of it right now. He hasn't given me any updates yet, but he told me he's coming close to finishing it. Shouldn't take too long to color it. Hopefully we can get it done pretty quickly. So that'll be that. But if you guys have any questions about anything I showed off today or are on the hunt for anything, hit me up. I have an open door policy. And if you're out celebrating Valentine's Day this weekend, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Go behave yourselves. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I will end it at exactly 3 o'clock, just so we're at the top of the hour here. And again, if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. I got you covered. Anything you're looking for, just hit me up. All right, it's 3 o'clock. See you guys later. Have a good one.